What do you say, you,
Yeah.
with all your knowledge about this, what do you say to the person that says, you know and you're passionate and you understand at a deep level because you believe. And I don't give a fuck because I don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
And believe in what? The American dream, protection, equal protection, like all of the things that we're supposed to have, all these rights.
Yep.
Like the guy in the fatigues, I think it was down here in the DMV somewhere. He's in fatigues, he's black, and they mace him and slam him, and he's talking about his rights. And I'm in Dubai thinking, get out the car, nigga. You ain't got no rights.
Mm-hmm.
Military guy, nigga,
right?
I don't believe. So the couch is better for me. It's comfortable for me. Than going and pulling for some lady who. What do you say to What do you say to that guy? Because there's a lot of us.
I understand.
Who just says, you need more people. I do not believe.
Well, I mean, I would say
all
that
men are created what?
I would be very understanding. I would be empathetic to that, right? Because we have been betrayed here in this country, right? In fact, the Great Compromise of 1877 is known as the Great Betrayal, right? Reconstruction was a good time, and that was a prosperous time for us in this country, and it might have been the last time.
Bro, you gave me medicine. We found out it was syphilis, bro.
Real shit. I mean, I'm a Tuskegee alumni, all right? So, but that doesn't mean you give up. That doesn't mean you stop, because you got to also consider and take account of the gains that you make too.
But can I ask you a question on that?
Yeah.
So, what if people's approach, you're saying give up.
Yeah.
What if my approach to fighting appears like here's what I hear you say, bro. You're playing the game. You're bought in. You're all in. There's a framework that you've got going, and you are informed, and you're playing within that box.
Emotionally attached.
No, I'm more strategically attached.
But you're attached. But there's a framework.
Yeah.
There are some people who are looking at the framework and disagree with it
like a motherfucker.
Completely.
They have a right to.
But that doesn't mean they're giving up. So like there's a framework here that says you have to vote.
No, I don't say you have to vote.
You're a proven liar. You're a proven liar. How about that?
Who?
What do you mean?
America is a proven liar.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So
here's what I say to that, right?
Like, so you don't think people should you don't think every American should vote?
No, I think people should be informed and understand what the power of a vote is, right? I would never say everybody has to go vote. But I think when you understand the concept of what the vote is, right? You understand how empowering that fucking thing is, that act, right? And why they've tried to take it from you so many times, why they've tried to suppress your black ass vote so many times, and still to this day, you can understand that a vote is the one thing that can disarm a freaking tank without any shells.
But I can weaponize that vote by staying on the couch too.
How?
Great question. Because if I got the orange side or the MAGA side who wants to suppress and only put 5 machines with 10,000 people and make them wait in line for 10 hours. But I got this other side who's a flat out fake liar.
How's that?
Do we have time to say?
Break it down. Because I'm not disagreeing with that. I mean, yeah, there's instances.
They do not have, the liberal side does not have the American people, especially minorities, at we're the squeaky wheel. We don't get the oil.
So how do you feel about the Republican side?
Okay, so I talked about them.
That was.
They've already identified themselves. We put a pin in them. So I'm talking about weaponizing. This other side needs me. And I can go, oh, word?
Okay, so
Now you lose to these guys. Until you get your shit together, I'm not pulling this token.
But they can't get their shit together, Heath, until we're active participants.
So that's the point. So that's what I mean. So that's the framework. The framework is you have to play. This is the point that I'm making.
Or you get nothing.
You get
no continued gains.
You get
the same.
You get what you're supposed to get based on the options that you were given.
I don't believe that, because if you have the right to vote, then you don't. You just have to participate. If you don't, then shit.
So my point is, like I said before, bro, you got the framework and you bought in.
Yeah.
And there's like.
But that's where the change comes, bro.
So the change. So you say, right?
But it also depends on the person too. And so that's why we get into this identity politics thing, because I think so many people put so much trust and faith into the actors, right?
But that's where that's the part where I'm saying this is what makes the time different more now than ever.
Yeah.
There's no more of that, Keon.
Yeah.
I get that you do it. I get that there are a lot of people do it. The majority of the people don't have time.
Sometimes
they don't even have the desire, bro. The average person is making decisions from an emotional standpoint or based on some ideology or some
because we've been in an abusive relationship with a bunch of liars.
I feel like you think that if you go out and give people all of the information, that they're gonna take that and choose the best thing. That's gone, bro.
Nah, you're gonna see a blowout.
But hold on.
You just said
the best. So right now you're Kamala. Oh man, you're still thinking about Kamala and Trump, bro. I'm talking about the future of this country.
Okay.
We're going to constantly be choosing the lesser of two evils. That's how it's set up.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The participation changes that. And I have faith in Gen Z, man. Like, that's different. Like, that's how most Gen Xers think, man.
So Kamala's a good
And
presidential
millennials
candidate?
feel that way, too.
Are you saying Kamala's a good presidential candidate?
I do.
Did you think that in 19?
I didn't think that in 19.
You did not?
I'll tell you why. I've changed my positions on this. And it wasn't just yesterday. This is 2 years ago where I started easing my criticisms of her style. And these are just mainly style points, right? When she was a candidate in 2019, I thought I was looking at somebody that did too much pandering.
Yeah.
I was looking at somebody that...
She's not now?
She's not now.
Stop it, bro.
She's not now.
Didn't she just say that she
She's not now.
The thing that resonates, I'm not nearly as emotional attached to any of it as I feel you are and some other people are. You have facts that support your position that justifies the emotional attachment to some of it, and I understand that. But I'm looking at you. I copy and paste what you say for blue, and then I copy and paste what somebody else says for red. And the challenge that I feel we have, and this is, and we are as divisive as we have ever been.
Yeah.
And I get we want to vote like that's gonna fix it, but actually, that reality is going to expose and be exposed more in politics.
Well, I mean, the thing that you're really up against is the browning of America, right? That's what's pivoted against us, is the browning of America. That's what they're afraid of. This
White
country's
genetic
becoming
annihilation.
between blacker and browner at a high rate. And this is honestly the key fundamental focal point of the right.
Yeah.
This is what they're up against, right? Because this could annihilate the system of white privilege. This is what MAGA is all about at the end of the day. And this is why it's so pivotal and so important for us to be involved. Not just because it's this election. I'm talking about every motherfucking election after this one.
So let's
I'm tired of motherfuckers getting content.
So let's not talk about the people who fucking they sisters, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the intelligent white people.
Okay, let's wrap.
They know what you just said.
Uh-huh.
They doing the math.
No, they don't. A lot of them don't.
Hold on. So
A lot of them don't.
white people own the think tanks, bro.
No, I'm just saying. We're talking about everyday white
No.
folks, right? They're educated, right?
I'm talking about the people who run this shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm
gotcha.
not. I'm
knowing that their numbers are dwindling.
Yeah, they know their numbers are dwindling.
Yeah.
They can project out. Hold on.
I can send you something. They do.
Hold on. They know 100%.
they know.
So
Yeah.
minus the dude fucking his cousin, everything that you're saying, there's a force behind the force.
But how many of them are supremacists?
That's not the point. The point is, let's play chess, bro.
Yeah, we need to be playing chess.
And chess is, let's assume that the white people who run shit know that white is going to pretty much be non-existent here fairly soon.
Yeah.
And let's assume they know that. Let's assume that they've got the processes and methodologies and shit in play to transition their power to some other form at some point in time. Let's assume that. Because if I'm a world dominator and I can and I'm really in fucking control and I got all the bags, of course I should know in 20 years what the number of white people gonna be.
Yeah, I run the military.
I run the military. I run all of that shit. So we're talking about checkers with some of this shit when we're saying what white people are doing, they know this or that and the third. 20 years from now, what will that be? We're being manipulated. It doesn't matter if you vote for Democrat or Republican.
Yeah, I hear that. But what I'm saying is our failure to play chess when we had a full chessboard to play with for 60 years is the reason why you got to play checkers in order to have a method of a defensive strategy.
If you're playing, so a part of playing chess is to make moves to proceed to appear as if you're losing. We feel like we not willing to lose and take certain losses without recognizing that the place we want to go is going to require significant loss. Especially by black people. And we want the gains without the losses. And so there's some things that we're going to have to do.
What are some of the losses?
Numbers,
Yeah.
financial security.
Yeah, casualties of war. It's going to have to fall before it gets better.
It's going to have to, bro.
I disagree with you.
Is it because?
But you guys are kind of like.
But hold on, that's never. But
you guys are more cynical than I am.
But hold on, that's never not been the case.
Yeah. And I could be wrong. I keep telling people, please just hear me out. I could be wrong. 42 million black people, right? 50 million Latinos. I don't know how many immigrants are allowed to vote.
Yeah.
Well, Asians, no, I don't even consider them.
Yeah.
If an influx of people said, you know what, we need a paradigm solution, it's going to hurt before it gets better, bell curve, it's going to get terrible, hopefully it can get better.
Yeah.
Stay on the couch for 2 elections.
You're not going to have the chance to vote again, dude.
See, that's what I'm saying. They never hear me out. They never hear me out. Have this shit crumble. Right? All the do-gooder white friends that we have, all these people, all the Kamala Harrises, all the Bakari Sellers, all these Democratic Shield people will finally say, maybe we need to get some books in the hood. Maybe we need to, maybe we can
banned, but they'll be banned. They'll be banned via Project 2025.
Right, but that's where we are now. I get what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
There's always going to be a but it's too late. What I'm saying is we have been playing Democrat.
I understand this.
We've been pulling.
But you have to.
Blindly pulling.
Why do you have to?
For so long.
You have to play that game.
Blindly pulling. Okay?
Here's the reason why, right? All right.
Hold on. My premise to that.
I believe in participation on both sides, so go ahead.
But my premise to that is with the book White Fragility and all of our white friends saying, don't you think you're looking into racism a little too? Like, all of our white friends were deniers, right?
Yeah.
For the longest time. Before Barack. Now they're all like white, the word white privilege is real. Yeah. They get it now, right? And we're sitting back like, bitch, it's too late. I told you that shit back in the day, that this was real, before Trayvon, right? I want that side, that left side.
The latte liberals.
To be, the yogas and
the latte liberals. They get on my nerves.
The asparagus. I want them to be so mad at the orange guy, the MAGA guy, the fuck the sister guy. Yeah. That they have their internal civil war. We're already getting harmed. We're already over here getting harmed. Sonya
Yeah.
just got a bullet in her head the other day on her knees with a hot pot of water. We're getting harmed already.
But you know what, Heath? But my point is, so just a minute. We're not willing to pay the cost associated with that. We would rather have the peripheral collateral damage from the fucked up. And this is a part of what I'm saying. We gotta own the shit that we condone that this government does in other countries. Because it's hard. We have benefits that other people in other countries are paying for with their lives and with their humanity.
That's true.
Right? And so we can't sit back and say it's not just us, because that's black people, that's white people, that's every American. Right? So for the black middle class to bow out,
is there such thing?
would require them to experience a level of discomfort that they don't feel they need to fucking give up. Because a part of it is them buying the game that they have to play.
And guess who does that? The white liberal middle to upper middle class that says, I like BLM, but I'm not gonna give up these privileges.
Yeah.
I like this, but I'm not gonna ride for you.
We've done a number of things to people, bro. We've got to pay for that. I get that we want to keep our comforts, but this shit is not sustainable.
So you're not going to be an active player in this, is what you're saying.
No. I'm playing a
He's saying the
different
chickens
game.
are coming home to roost.
So I'm playing a different game.
Yeah, I mean,
So because again, like when he was saying, there's a framework. We've been told a lie, and like I said, bro, it's a lot easier to convince a motherfucker of a lie than it is to convince them that they've been lied to. And I understand why. I feel a certain way about how we treat people globally, dog. I just do. And like that bothers me. It bothers me how we got our hands in all kind of shit. It bothers me how we treat certain people here. It bothers me how I fucking benefit from a lot of this shit too.
but what about maybe putting people in power to feel the same way that you do?
I feel like the whole system has to crumble. What China is doing and how they got their shit set up and how much money we owe in debt and all of these bots and AI and how divisive this country is, we are rotting from within.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's pessimistic as much as it is just accepting the situation for what it is. And the only thing I see people trying to do is vote for somebody in and out. I don't even see motherfuckers change their own life to be better to the people around them, to forgive motherfuckers a little bit more, to help somebody a little bit more across the street. I don't see motherfuckers change. I see people doing, all I'm hearing is that. I'm seeing more divisiveness. I'm seeing more hatred. I'm seeing just because somebody does vote for Trump, does that mean they are a piece of shit? No, it just means they have a different view than you. And the way we even address the opposite of people, we can't even see how that is what's contributing to the demise.